Whoosh, dub ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the what if Zuko was Charybdis from the slime movie. You know, the that time I got reincarnated as slime. So basically, I'm giving Zuko that power, because one, it would be hilarious to give one for all to him. And so, and he's was born as it. Or he was human, or it's just weird stuff. But hey, you know what? That's pretty cool with me, okay? So, and I'm also gonna throw in two other people that you see on your screen right now. Her and her in it. To keep things spicy. Or make it more fair for. So, let's get this show on the road. Let's start with the past. The like into it where dinosaurs used to live. Kind. I know it is from a anime that's not that long ago. But I'm putting him in the dinosaur age, so now worshippers worship him as a living entity. But because his powers, or Charybdis's powers, are like shark and controls the spikes, but only power that needs is to make a dog be quiet. Yeah. So the other than that, sorry. So you could hear the dogs in the background. So, and he also has regeneration, self-revival, and the bring corpses back to life. So, and then when Charybdis died, he got. This is kind of like what if Deku was or what if the Deku was the reincarnation of him kind of story. But he is pretty cool. So, let's continue. So, now we skip to the aftermath of the Charybdis. Like, after he died, some of the worshippers took his egg thing, or like his spirit, and I already had one plan, but So one of the worshippers was took him to, or took his spirit, like his soul, and sealed it away. But you might be asking yourself before, how do you even capture a soul? Doesn't it usually go to the heaven or the underworld? Depends on how good you are. Yes, that's true, but in these like medieval or dinosaur age, there was no rules. So let's continue to when Deku was born, or before. Of course, Inko, where is she? Inko was being she was also part of worshippers, and some random thief got in and stole Charybdis' soul, but dumb luck, this is when Inko and Bakugo's mom, was also worshippers. So he actually tripped a thief, and ends up releasing Charybdis accidentally because the glass broke. And instead of going to Bakugo's mother, he went into Inko. So she and Sashi, or before, she had Charybdis in her body. Basically, and so her husband and her had a kid, 3 kids. One of them was Zuko Midoriya. The other 2 are, I forget her name. Or actually, I do know her name. It's the Blaze or Blizzard. Her name is Blizzard Midoriya, and her sister is Tornado Midoriya. Sorry. So they are pretty powerful in their own respective fields. So, and Zuko was the reincarnation of him. He became more So, this is or when a quirk doctor like looked at the other two, Terra Midoriya, or Terra Midoriya, and he said to her that you have telekinesis thing, and you have like a similar but weaker version of hers. So then when the doctor looked at, hold on, I already had a picture on here once, but then probably it got deleted or something. Okay, it's hard for me to see. It was actually it was the it's hard for me to see. So the when the doctor went over and looked at Zuko, and he said, "Sorry, Zuko, you don't have a quirk." But there's as Inko who says my son doesn't have a quirk. How is that possible? As so after the doctors, they went like similar to canon, but he or actually instead of like them going to their house thing, she dropped Zuko off, basically abandoning him, just him. And so then Zuko had to like fight for survival thing on the streets. As he was, when I say abandoned, she like basically told him to not go to our home anymore, as because the worshippers thought it was Bakugo's mother that had it, but turns out it was Inko. So then through the years have passed, Zuko is like, okay, alright, so as he discovered his powers, and a lot of homeless people Or actually, he was on the beach thing, like bleach, I think. I don't know how to say it. It's sand, piles of sand between water and actual land thing. So he only creature that came out and saw was a shark just looking at him like, huh. As that shark says, "Master, you have returned to us." As some of the people are looking at him all confused, like looking at the shark. As he I know that you're not ready for it. You are now. So, you have now been reborn as a human. So I understand that. Don't worry. So, he was like, wait, what do you mean reborn as? Or what was I before? I'll say this name. Charybdis. As when that was only when he was 4 years old before. Or when he was 3 before. His mother always tells him stories of, or told him stories of how Charybdis used to be a living, breathing entity that no one could even stop. So, he basically says, wait, I have that? Or I've been reincarnated from that to this? As he like, and some only person that really knew, or actually All Might, or Almighty. Don't worry about barking in the background. Or so, where's All Might? Oh, All Might like shows up and says, "I am here." As he, because someone called him in, and he ends up seeing or witnessing Zuko talking to a shark, literal shark. So, he joined UA to becoming a hero. As I was gonna put him with the villain called All for One, but then I was like, nah. So he basically, or Sludge Villain, went and attacked Bakugo. Just straight up attacked him. And plus, Zuko saw that as his body was more changed, and he gained, like, do you see these wings that are on his back, on that creature's back, yeah, his wings became, or he grew like those types of wings on his back. So he flew over there, top speed, and he was very, very fast. And he straight up saved Bakugo and he flew back and as his sister saw him on the news. His sisters saw him on the news. And they went and told her mother that Zuko's on the news. As she sees it as So the very next day, All Might trained Zuko. As he also gained the ability to conjure up sharks. Basically, sky sharks, or basically what those sharks are. And so during the internship thing, after a written part, then during that robot thing, I'm also giving him the body copy quirk. It's a custom one. It's not like a copy quirks, but copies a human body. And it also, because Cryptis has that ability. And I'm also going to give him a magic jammer and the quirk jammer. So basically, I know he's overpowered, but hey, that's in my what if makes it more powerful. So let's do it. Why do I sound like the one from I forget. So during the robot one, or they all like try to, so he actually sometimes he touches his own chest or like his arm, and he copies his own body, and then a shark came out of nowhere, like, or that shark came out of his back. Or, no, not his back, his front. Kind of like those alien movies where, spoilers, the alien comes out of a human chest. So, the shark broke the fence and basically ate the entire 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and almost ate the contenders too. I know, I'm bad, but he's in more control of it. So everyone's like, including his own sisters, saw what he did, and as he was still standing, as they were like pretty powerful, if you ask me. So basically, she is like, okay, that's my big brother right there. As so then during the like it happens as similar, but end up like he used his own, or he made these scale things, and basically he controlled them and end up killing, or not killing, I almost said, or end up like grabbing the entire bomb, basically his own skin. And with all that out of the way, Terra's up Midoriya says, leave some rest for us. She said that to her brother. Let me remind you, 9 years, they haven't seen their brother for 9 years, so they totally forgot who he was. And then his body, or like, then at USJ, his body transformed slowly into that after they got ambushed by those villains, and ends up conjuring up more and more her shark. And with all that, he so Nezu's like, or actually it was Eraserhead, saw his power as one of the Megalodons, or I should say Midoriya or Midoriya shark. One of them grabs Eraserhead and grabs 13. Not kills them, moves them out of the building. As his body got even more and more bigger. Like, he went from being this size to being like this, but he created that, or he was basically that size. And so, let's say All Might had to jump in and try to calm Zuko down. Now, because Class 1A, he saw him and they were panicking, and they were also, no, it's Zuko, so some of them, like Ochako and Momo wanted to keep him calm. So basically, even Shiraki-sen was feeling some dread. Like what he is. Like, what is this feeling? Is this dread? Or is this fear? As he doesn't know what it is. Sorry. So, he's basically, when he saw the monster, he was like that. Basically, he was scared out of his mind. He told Kirigiri to warp him out before her. And don't worry about the Inomu thing. He basically got killed. By one of the sharks. Like ate his head. Like, done. As he used like body thing, copy body, really. So then at first, the only person that really knew that Zuko is actually a sibling to them, was actually Inko knows that their brother is actually their brother. As they seen so much horror from Zuko or of their brother that gives them nightmares for a week. So then when they all got home, or basically Zuko didn't get a home thing, like was still living on the streets, then All Might told him, or actually it was it was the detective, or no, it was Nezu. Sorry, my brain's having so I'm just using this picture. So Nezu was basically told Zuko that because Dorm's system was already up in the past, so they ended up or he took him and they're like, this is your room, so don't worry. So, and third year her student Mirio was walking with his friends, and of course he heard about what happened. As he says, I hope that I don't run into him again, or him. As then he ran into Zuko. Hey, are you that kid that had a mutated monster power thing? As he says, yeah, I do. And don't hurt my feelings. That creature is called charybdis. As charybdis, huh? Huh. Is he a is the that creature in like the fairy tales thing? As he said, yeah, but remember he died like from a hero killed him. As he says, yeah. As then Zuko told him, well, he's been reincarnated as me. As they're like, wait, what? You're Charybdis? You're the one that's most dangerous one of them all? As he Ling took a breath and he actually says, thank goodness you're on our side, by the way. As he shook hands with Zuko. Who? And so they became friends, and they do basically, and they're, oh, sorry, my butt's itchy. Okay? So, both of them went and said, yeah, my name's like such and such. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so they said, I'm Zuko. Oh, but it used to be called Zuko Midoriya, but then I was born as that creature, so just call me Zuko. As, alright, Zuko. Huh, that's an interesting name. You should have been called like a destroyer or something. As he says, yeah, but I don't want to kill stuff. I just want to become a number one hero. No. As they were like, okay, now a sports festival thing, and the brain dude actually was walking past was just gonna walk past the Zuko's room, but when he saw Zuko, he heard about what happened. So he says, huh, you must be the all-famous as Charybdis, I heard. As he says, yep, that's me. Okay. So how about you? As he says, oh, I'm just the quirk, or I am the hin that's in like class. So now a sports festival thing. Zuko was in class 1A because of that before. So, plus his two sisters. Sometimes his sister or their sisters always getting like, or I'm skipping that heroes versus villains thing because I believe I covered it, but there was a single one. It was like one-on-one. So basically, Zuko almost ate Todoroki by sending this shark, or sky shark, or whatever, or Megalodon's thing. And then All Might's called it off before, and Momo and Jiro, or actually Momo, finds that kind of, So, then, sports festival. So, everybody's like, let's all team up against Zuko. As he, in his human-like state, he actually ran so fast, his normal state, like his human state, he beats everybody. All the way to a fight thing. By himself. Cavalry battle by himself. Because he knows that So basically, he used his own power, like body thing, copy body, as he became or a shark was, or that shark, I know it's supposed to be like that big shark, but lucky for us, they used cavalry battle, only he used one shark against a bunch of humans. Basically, he had 1 million headband on. Bakugo tried to steal it, but ended up getting flicked by the Megalodon's tail. And ended up getting grabbed. As everyone's terrified and calm at the same time. She's impressed that her brother could control that much power. But she did, and plus Inko. She was watching from a TV and she saw what Zuko did. As he says, Charybdis' powers are flowing through your body. As he just lets it flows. He doesn't stop them. So, but Bakugo's mother that was with her, she said that, is that your kid, boy? Well, yeah, and I abandoned him before. Because of Quirkless. How did he get that much power? As then it dawns on her. Why, or this is what she's saying, why did you have to abandon your child? Because she says that it doesn't mean that you have to abandon him. With Charybdis' power, imagine how much lives could be saved from it. As she couldn't believe that her own friend, not her girlfriend, just her friend, Hen was saying that she knows that she's right, and so she basically called her when she's waiting for her brother to. She's waiting for her brother to finish up a match. And when she said hello, hey mom, what's up? As she heard that that boy is actually your son. That's what Inko is saying. As her brother, as she couldn't believe that her own brother is wielding all that power, as she told her sister, and then when she heard that, so they both ran downstairs, and of course Mario, or whatever his name is, the brain dude, for me to find. So basically, this one, he forfeited a match before things got too out of hand. Because he says your quirk, or your ability is to copy a person's body, right? Yes. See, I don't copy quirks. I copy a person's body. Let's see. Like what I just did to you. As he notices that the purple shark was attacking him, as he says, return. Zuko says it as the shark returns back into his body. Honey. As so then Zuko was like, okay, have fun. As then his sisters literally walked up to him and told him that our mother wants you back. As he said, you mean like your mother? Huh? Why? As he says, she wants you back in this family. Then it dawns on him why it has been, long time since I've seen you. Sorry, I've been busy training charybdis for quite a long time. As of course, she says that, no, we'll do this together. As they were like, okay, how much? Okay, so, and before we go, or keep going, please leave a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell. Oh, and if you hit that like thumbs up, how about 2 likes on this video or more, like 20 trillion, and we will play a shark thing. Not really, but just, hey. So then the next round, Todoroki was, of course, against, but lucky for Ochako, she got saved by a shark. How do you ask? Well, it's simple. Bakugo knocked her out of her ring, and a shark came out of nowhere and not swallow her, but put her underneath that creature's tongue, and hits Bakugo at the same time, knocking him out. So then the internships, basically my original plan was to let him join that SEAL, or like the Pro Hero SEALs agentship thing, but he ends up joining Endeavors. Or actually who was that with I forget his name. It was when your brain goes numb. Basically joined him. I was gonna put, you know what, I'm sticking with my original plan. So Suyu, who, and of course, Zuko had long range against like the toughest opponents thing. But he treated Zuko with such kind heart. Her, like, as SEAL, or hold on. Water Hero SEAL, or it was, I'm trying to look for him, but so she, her, so she always like was so kind-hearted, as she basically, or Zuko told her that As Captain Seal says, alright, scrub the deck thing. Okay. As he scrubbed the deck, and there was only one piece of food left, just one. So he, like, used his quirk to make a small version of a shark. Like a size of a Monster Energy drink can. That's how long he is and small. So then, when she saw what he did, she couldn't believe that. Or there he. So, so she ends up saying to her, or saying to him, "You're not pretty bad with your quirk, aren't you?" As he says, "Well, I can do much more. If I have multiple people around, I can use my own power called copy body. It allows me to copy, like, say, a person's body. It's not cloning, but it's just like copying appearance, but more like, here, let me show you. Let me, your elbow, as he, like, touched her elbow. Now, as he used it and he conjured up the shark that's size of the entire boat, as Captain Seal and the crew are, like, freaking out, like, wait, what the heck? Zuko, how did you, like, hold on. That's what he's saying. So, that's why he, plus, when he told Tinya that, don't worry about your brother. Or actually, Tinya was so, like, crying, as he didn't know that Zuko, instead of going to his bedroom, he went to the hospital before and checked on the doctor, or checked on him, as he says, you're, as he, like, reached over and, like, he used his own power. This is the different kind of regeneration. He could heal himself or heal others. So he basically, it's kind of like rewind quirk. So he rewinded Tinya's brother to back to full health. Like, nothing really happened. As he, like, okay, now, and he, like, basically killed, or he not killed Tinya's brother, but he used his own body thing, copy body, as one of the sharks that he has went and actually ate Hero Killer Stain. And plus, insides of his mouth are stronger than, and on the outside too. So the shark flies over to the, as he looked, as he telepathically tells them. As his hero name is actually called Ultimate Charybdis. Ultimate. So then they're like, not bad, little brother. Yeah, it's an excellent name for you because you're the reincarnation of. And so, as Eraserhead and did not know that Zuko is the reincarnation of him. So and everybody's like, even heck, all of them are like, we had to keep a watchful eye on him. Because he know that once he gets cut loose, then things get crazy. Plus, heck. So, during the, internships, Zuko told her, or actually told Seal, if you want me to join with you, huh? If you want to join, or if I want to join you, that's okay. I already got it. As he used his own body copy before. As he used his own, they see hundreds of sky sharks. That's what I'm calling them. Or Modoria sharks. When they saw him, when they saw how many that he could produce from his chest, they were basically, they couldn't believe that. And how Zuko can conjure up all of those by just copying human bodies and doing all that.